I progressed, as I said, to sales director in that business. Of course, that coincided with the financial recession, which was an interesting time. And again, I think whilst a lot of people fell by the wayside there, unfortunately, that business just kept itself together, and it made you grow a very thick skin, and it made you very sort of driven and determined and single-minded in a lot of ways. And yeah, I learned an absolute ton from that in a what would have been a very bad period of time for a business like that, which and there was some very stressful times. Getting to the other side of it was probably the biggest achievement we'd had collectively.
Always understand that everyone has their own stuff they're going through, and that actually a lot of people are happy to talk and do want to talk. One of my close Leeds mates had ended his own life last year, just out of the blue, and we knew he had some demons, and actually he was training to be a counsellor, funnily enough. Wow. But you never quite know where people are, and talking about it and reaching out to people you think might be struggling or something, it might be, or just even saying a kind word. A kind word at the right time can literally save a life.
And I think the last 12 months we've seen, people who react to this really positively and have actually thrived during the last 12 months. They've had a much better work-life balance. They've been able to do stuff with family that they could never do before. They've lost 2 hours a day of commute and been able to turn that into there's some really positive stories come out in the last 12 months. But equally, there's lots of loneliness. There are people who can't see their friends and family, not being able to hug their parents, grandparents, children. And a lot of people have been affected by sickness and illness and lost loved ones. So there isn't an all one-size-fits-all bit of advice. For me, it was people being there for me, but not being overbearing. So I am relatively private. I don't share a lot of things with people, but there are people who I share a lot with, if that makes sense. So there aren't many, but those who I do trust and I'm close to know me very well.
And probably not give yourself a hard time on stuff. I think, particularly mindful of sort of people's mental well-being and the demands and COVID and everything. It's made life seem so very different. And I think sometimes just giving yourself a little bit of a break to say, look, I can't be amazing at absolutely everything, but I'm quite good at this and I'm quite good at that. And hopefully something weighs out and you're a winner rather than a loser. But I think it's tough, and I think what you do learn, maybe COVID's highlighted it particularly, is we all need each other, and you certainly need someone, don't you?